What's up, guys? Ashili Sports, and join us to congratulate Senegal for being the African champions of 2021. 2021 for sure. Who said hard work doesn't pay? Who said hard work doesn't pay? And who said it's not the right time for Senegal? Senegal have worked tirelessly this time round, and they've been able to get the champions of Africa. Senegal are the champions, whatever be the case. That is it right now. And if you just join us, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing show. And if you're new, you know how we do it. Your voice and opinions are highly welcome. What a game and what a ch- tournament Africa has. It was a beautiful tournament. It was right from the beginning till the end. And hey, exceptional tournament and a beautiful football show throughout the tournament. And all the country participated in this tournament did their best. But hey, at the end of the day, Senegal are the champions of Africa. Wow, a marvelous performance and a beautiful performance from this. If you just join us, we are live on Twitter, we are also live on Facebook. And hey, this is just absolutely brilliant from this Senegal side. They showcased their talent, they showcased their brilliancy, and they were absolutely fabulous in the finals of this competition. And for sure, this is just nothing but grace, grace. And as at now, Senegal is still buzzing. Senegal is still doing what they do best. And celebrating over there or celebrating is just the thing. And remember, Edward Mendy will join Chelsea within this week in the upcoming of Club World Cup Championship, and also Mané and Mané will also be joining because they will allow them to celebrate this victory before, at least, because they can't just join them without celebrating this victory. And for sure, guys, if you just join me, what do you think about those African Cup of Nation, the entire African Cup of Nation? What do you think about it? Because it was absolutely amazing and absolutely nice. And hey, join me. Let's congratulate Senegal. Let's congratulate them for their victory because it comes in once in every 2 seasons. Just that it was going to happen last season, but it didn't. And now they postponed it up to 2022 and they are victory. So they are going to be champions for 1 year because I heard next year is going to be total different ball game together. Next year is going to be total different. And Eddie will be joining me today. Eddie will be joining me so soon so that we'll be discussing more about this African Cup of Nation for sure. Let me find out whether he's ready because we just discussed it and I think he'll be joining me in a couple of minutes time for sure. Guys, this is just amazing. This is just absolutely amazing. And Senegal, Edward Mendy, and so Eddie will be joining me soon. Okay, so guys, just let's celebrate this moment. Let's do what it takes. And hey, from the beginning, I will just take you from the beginning. What happened and what how Senegal were able to become the champions of this African Cup of Nations, because in the beginning, no one thought Senegal could be able to do all these things. But hey, this is just how the African Cup of Nations is. Even though they were favorites in the beginning, they were favorites and they were doing all what it takes to get into this tournament. But hey, in the group stages, I think the favorite, their favorite, the way people thought they could have won it didn't happen. And now they were able to get back on track and were able to get a hold of this tournament, and it's just nothing but absolutely brilliant. And hey, this is something I love best. This is something I think it was absolutely amazing to have these guys winning the tournament. So for sure, for me, as I always said, Eddie is here with me, my brother from another mother. Eddie,
Yeah,
so
actually.
the African Cup of Nation.
Mhm.
What do you think about the African Cup of Nations? Because it was just nothing but absolutely brilliant. Senegal are the champions. So I was saying, so like, what do you want to tell us about the whole thing? Like, what's in your mind? Because for me, I'm buzzing since Sunday up till date, and for now, we are here to celebrate Africa, not only Senegal. So, what do you think about this game?
All right, so far this tournament has been one of the best I've witnessed so far
Come
because you could
again?
see. I said so. This tournament has been one of the best so far, if not the best, one of the best because you could see the let's start with the pitch and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You could, the infrastructure and everything was on points. Officiating, let's say because there is VAR this time around. There was the first there is VAR. That was the first time being introduced in Africa. That's in Afcon. So you could see there was a lot of improvements and like everything. Just that no, no, the officiating too was quite okay. Just that some individual officiating staffs were just on the rules. But
Mm-hmm.
the tournament has come to a successful end. And kudos to Senegal for winning the title for the first time in history. Mm. So it was a success. It was a success.
It was a
That's what.
successful tournament, and hey, thanks Senegal for winning the tournament for sure. This is just absolutely amazing and absolutely wealthy because we look at in the beginning. In the beginning, remember, I don't know whether you could remember their group. Their group, they were in the same group with which country was that? So they were in the same group with
Okay,
Zimbabwe, Guinea, right?
for Senegal, yeah, this
Yes.
yeah
They were in the
with
same group with Zimbabwe, Senegal, and also Malawi, right?
yeah.
Yes, they were in the same group with these guys. And in their first match, we could see they won by 1 goal to 0 against Zimbabwe.
Uh-huh.
And
That was their only win in the group stages.
yes, that was their only win in the group stage. They drew with Guinea and also drew with Malawi, and that was all goalless draw. And because in the beginning they were just the favorite, people think like Senegal was just the favorite because they were rated one of the best team in Africa. Yes, but in the group stages, all of us thought maybe that was all because they didn't do much in group stages. I have
Yeah,
comments coming in. How are you? How are you? How are your day, my brother? Okay, how is your day, my brother? From Mohammed JKG. Yeah, Mohammed, we are fine, and I'm absolutely brilliant. And thank you very much. Yesterday, I promised you that we're going to have a beautiful tournament, a beautiful discussion, and I also told you that if you want to join in, probably I will give you the link for you to join in. But I didn't hear from you. But if you still want to join in, I think I can probably give you the link. You'll be able to join in. Then we'll have more discussion about this AFCON because I think it's just an absolutely amazing tournament we had. It was very fantastic. As Eddie said, for the first time, VAR has been introduced into the system and it was working perfectly. Just that you can't have. Okay, so I'll send you the link. Let me know your Twitter handle. You can join me on Twitter as this link. Let me know your Twitter handle for sure. So you can join me on Twitter as, or probably I could just let me just send you from the comment section. Probably you could join us and we discuss it for sure. So I'll send you in the comment section. Let me see what I can send because usually okay, good. So this is the link. You can probably join them. Probably we could have a huge discussion about the African tournament. And hey, now we are congratulating Senegal. the whole Africa won the tournament because we have a successful tournament and everyone was happy. Not only the success of the tournament, we also show a beautiful football. And hey, what is trending right now is Kai Zuma. Zuma video is trending right now for what he has done to an animal, and no one is happy with it. Yes, and
Is it
some people.
is it the video he was taking the cats?
Huh? Yes, yes, yes. That's the
Uh,
video. So a lot
but
of media,
they are not going to find him of that.
because he even came out and apologized,
So
but a lot of
like,
media are calling that they should just kick him off the the system. But I think it will be too harsh for sure. So, like for instance, as I said, in the group stages, like a lot of people thought Senegal was just like they were not the favorite any longer. They just won only one match in the group stage. The rest they were able to draw and going into knockout stages. And knockout stage, I'm just going to give you the summary. Then you will also know how you'll be able to put it for sure. And in knockout stages, they played against Cape Verde. And in the game against Cape Verde, I wasn't happy because Cape Verde had red card, two red card for sure, right? Or one.
it was two red cards. Oh,
Yeah, Cape Verde had two red card, and I'm sure the first red card that I was always questionable about, I was like just questionable about the first red card because it wasn't proper. It was just a clash between Mané and Cape Verde goalkeeper. But for the VAR and the referee to just VAR to came in and give Cape Verde red card, I was like it wasn't uncalled for. It wasn't something that I believe like it was going to happen.
okay.
But
Point
yet
of point. It was only one red card in that game.
it was only one red card, yes, and that was the clash. Yeah, yeah, because I can quite remember it so well. And Senegal went ahead to win that game by 2 goals, and for sure that red card actually worried Cape Verde. Cape Verde was doing very well in that game until the red card came in, and it was just nothing but absolutely goals for Senegal. And Mane scored in that goal, and hey, Bamba, yeah, was it Bamba Dieng
Yeah, that was
has
90 minutes. That was 90 plus two.
yes, 90 plus 2. He was able to score that goal and making it 2. And then that was when I realized that maybe Senegal just cheated for Senegal to qualify to the next stage of the competition. But in when you look at they qualify from group the knockout stages to quarterfinals, and in the quarterfinals they showcase a beautiful football in the quarterfinals, right? Because that was against right in the quarterfinals. I think they showcase a beautiful football against which team was that? Equatorial Guinea. They played against Equatorial Guinea where they won 3 goals to 1. 3 goals to 1. And in that instance, that was when I realized that Senegal they were just class. They were just class. And they scored the first goal and Equatorial Guinea equalized. Then they came back from the second half and score additional 2 goals in the second half. And that was where I realized that Senegal just showcased a beautiful football, a, a football that made in Senegal. And they just did a wonderful job in the quarterfinals. And in moving to the semifinals, the semifinals that I thought that it was going to be a little bit difficult for them. I just thought it was going to be a little bit difficult for them. But hey, in from the quarterfinals to semifinals, they played against uh, Burkina Faso. Yes, Burkina Faso. I thought it was going to be very, very difficult for Senegal, and Burkina Faso really showed that it was just a two West African nations that came in to win this or to play this. And for first half, I think first in the first half, it was just difficult for both clubs. And there wasn't goal in the first half. They ended up so in the 70th minute, Burkina Faso had an early goal in the game. I don't know whether you quite remember that.
Is it the semis?
Yes, in the semi-finals, yes. Burkina Faso had the lead in the 70th minute. Then, oh no, it's rather Senegal who had the lead in the 70th minute. Burkina Faso, yes,
Yeah,
Burkina Faso,
yeah, I can't remember that game ended like 3-1. So
yes, the
Senegal had the first goal,
first goal,
and
second goal before
no,
Burkina Faso equalized one.
no, Senegal had the first goal at 28th minute. Then Equatorial Guinea came in to equalize at 57th
No,
minute.
you are talking about Equatorial. This was Burkina Faso in the semi-finals.
Burkina Faso in the semi-finals.
Yes, against Senegal. Senegal actually scored the first goal in the 70th minute. Then in the 76th minute, Damba Diang, the first goal was scored by Diallo. And the second goal was scored by Bamba Diang again in the 76th minute. Then Burkina Faso came into the game in the 82nd minute, equalizing, scoring one goal from Balati Toure.
Okay. Yeah, that was
Then Sadio Mane scored the last goal in the 87th minute. In the 87th minute, Sadio Mane scored again,
that
making
was
it 3-1 in favor of
after.
Burkina Faso in the semi-finals. And these two semi-finals just show what Burkina Faso are made up, or Senegal are made up of, because this was two West African countries that did very well in this game, and they did like the game was just absolutely West African game, because those, if West African teams are playing against each other, we just know they don't show anything but class of football. And those two clubs were able to just show us nothing but absolutely class of football game, and they ended up like Senegal ended up smashing 3 goals to 0 in this game. And from there, I think like Senegal was now the favorite moving into that game. And for me, my prediction then was just that if Senegal were able to score in 90 minutes or during the extra time, they could be able to win the game in just like without penalties. That was my mind. But if the game was going to be go to penalties, then Egypt will win the game. That was what I just thought. And even during the game, I was still thinking like if Senegal can win the game, if they are not able to, and they did mistake, it went to penalties, then it means that uh, Egypt will win the game. But the hard work they put in the finals, just absolutely hard work. Who said hard work doesn't pay? Wait a minute. Who said in the penalties Senegal could have even won in penalties? Wow. When it got to penalties, I just knew like Egypt were going to win this game. They were prepared to win it. They were prepared to do whatever it takes to, but for Egypt to also be able to maintain. And I can't say all these things without remembering the penalty the Egyptian goalkeeper, is it Dabaski or Babaski?
Tabasco.
Yes. So the penalty he saved from Mane was absolutely standard save from him. And I was thinking he will even be the goalkeeper of the tournament.
Of the
But
tournament.
hey, at the end of the day, it went to the man himself, Edward Mendy, who
But
is the best goalkeeper currently in the world of football. Yes, so he had clean sheet in Champions League finals and also had clean sheet in
hold on,
what do you
just a
call it?
minute.
Come again?
I said, hold on, just a minute.
Okay. So he had a clean sheet in Champions League finals and also had a clean sheet in what do you call it? In the African Cup of Nation finals, and he is the goalkeeper of the tournament. And hey, this was just beautiful. This was just absolutely beautiful, and you cannot stop but enjoy this game. And kudos to Senegal. Senegal was able to do this. Senegal was able to go into this game and was absolutely brilliant, and they were able at the end of the day being the champions of Africa. Kudos to Senegal was able to do it, and I'm happy that this was their first time to be able to do it. And Egypt was looking forward to get their eighth African Cup of Nations, but hey, wasn't able to nail it down. And I hope they would prepare very well for next time. For sure, they will prepare very well for next time, and it's going to be very, 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 very good moving forward for sure. So, Eddie, this my short summary of the game for sure. So what do you think generally? What do you think about this app? It was like I'm still buzzing for sure. I'm still buzzing for Senegal. I could have do it yesterday, but hope. So okay, my good friend, guess who is here? From Officer Tommy said, guess who is here? So Eddie is here. Eddie is here. So Officer Tommy, if you're willing to join, okay, great. So Officer Tommy said, guess who is here? Officer Tommy. Okay, I'm back from school. Okay, so how was school today? And absolutely very, very, very good. And hey, that was fighting. And I have another one coming saying, I had a bad day at school. I had a fight. Why did you fight at school? Officer Tommy, I know you're a calm guy. So Riley is also here. Riley is also
Hi.
here. Hi, Riley, how are you doing?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm doing really well. Thank you very much indeed.
Come again?
Uh, I'm doing really well, thank you.
Oh, great, great, great. So we're just discussing about the African Cup of Nation, and we are celebrating Senegal
Oh
today.
yes,
Yes.
that
So what?
that had to be one of the most aggravating, irregular, and for a post sort of match.
Yeah. So it was absolutely amazing. And so what was your favorite
Amazing,
moment?
amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
It was 0-0. Went into penalties.
Yeah. So in penalties, I thought like Egypt could have won the game, but because Senegal scored a lot of chances, Senegal couldn't convert a lot of chances in the game and ended up like winning. I didn't expect them to win in the penalty area. So before you go, I want to know your favorite. I want to know your favorite moment in the whole tournament. What was your favorite moment? Let me just read Officer Tommy comments before you
Uh,
continue.
my
Officer,
my
Mhm.
favourite moment of the tournament was, in fact, that it was an all Liverpool battle between Mané for Senegal and Salah for Egypt. An all Liverpool battle. I thought two of those events went really well, but Mané Mané confronted his close friend and colleague Mohamed Salah at the end. So I thought friendship at the end following rivalries.
Yeah. He was able to congratulate. And what happened in the penalty? The first penalty Senegal got, in the first penalty that Mane scored, Mohamed Salah was speaking to the goalkeeper. I don't know whether you remember that Mohamed Salah was speaking to the goalkeeper, and then Mane came in there and told the goalkeeper something. Was it that in the field of play they was battling each other, or what actually happened?
Well, I thought that penalty shootout. I'll tell you what. I thought Salah was going to and able to do really well with that shootout, but then again, it had to lead to a big decision for Mane. So I thought the penalty shootout was just right for Mane because he missed it on the 5th minute, but then again, he'd done it as well, kicking the final ball for Afcon year. So I thought, why not keep the same tactic for the Club World Cup? tomorrow.
Okay, okay. So you need to position your camera very well. It's like it's turned in a way.
Sorry, I'm traveling back from work.
Oh, okay, okay. So Raleigh is just he's just finished from work and he's going home. And hey, Raleigh, Officer Tommy is here. Officer Tommy said somebody was trying to hit my girlfriend, my girl, and I hit the guy back. He just hit on the floor, had no chance. Okay, so he also said I'm suspended for 3 days. Wow. Sorry for that. You shouldn't have quarreled. You should have just protected your girlfriend. Don't hit. And now you've been suspended for 3 days. So it means that you need for you go back to school on Monday. That's not, it's not good to hit someone. Said Rally. So Officer Tommy is talking to you. Rally, why did you support Chelsea? And also he's also saying that Chelsea West Club in London said United is greater than Chelsea. Officer Tommy, we are not going to mind you right now because we are discussing African Cup of Nations. But Raleigh, if you want to, okay, Raleigh is out because of the network. He's on his way back home. And now, Officer Tommy, this is what now we are discussing about African Cup of Nations. Senegal, we are celebrating Senegal currently at the moment because Senegal is favorite of African Cup of Nation. They are champions of African Cup of Nation. And hey, it's like I was asking you something before Raleigh pop in, right? I was asking you about like what do you like your favorite moment of the tournament. Let me know, guys, in the comment section. Let me know your favorite moment in the African Cup of Nation. Let me know your favorite moment because this is just absolutely class and was just class of a football. So Eddie, your favorite moment of the tournament? I think we can hear you. Eddie, we can't hear you. I Did you mute yourself? Because okay, let me keep the comments. I don't care. I can tell. I can still banter Chelsea. Okay, yes, you can still banter Chelsea, but Manchester United is eliminated. There are a lot of things going on. There are a lot of things going on. Manchester United was eliminated in the Eddie is here. Eddie can speak for you too if you want. You and Eddie can banter, but right now we are talking about Africa. Manchester United was eliminated in the FA Cup. Now they are not in the League Cup also, and even in the so right now you can't compare Manchester United to Chelsea. And hey, he also said, "I can banter your Mendy goalkeeper." Okay, well, banter Mendy goalkeeper because he's the best goalkeeper in the African Cup of Nations. So let me know what you're going to talk about it. He's the best goalkeeper in the football world right now, and he's also the best goalkeeper in Africa right now. So Eddie, your favorite moment in there? Let me see what I can still hear you. It's still the same thing. Is it from Officer Tommy? Can you hear from Eddie? Okay. Eddie, speak. Let me hear. Yeah, I think Yeah, I think we cannot still hear from Eddie. I think we cannot hear from Eddie still. So guys, if you just join me, remember this is just celebration to Senegal. So celebration to Edward Mendy, celebrating to Mané. Mané naming the best player of the tournament. Do you agree to that? If you don't agree to that, let me know in the comment section because Mané is the best player of the tournament. He's the best player in Africa right now because he's the best player in the tournament. And also, hey, Vincent Abubakar have had the golden boot in the tournament. Vincent Abubakar. So this one, all the two are coming from Senegal. And hey, the rest Bisan Abubakar, that's the golden boot coming from the host nation, Cameroon. What an absolutely brilliant game that we had right now. So, Eddie, let me see whether I can still hear you. I don't know what's happening. Maybe check your volume, or maybe you've mute yourself, or I don't know. Because initially I was hearing from you. Okay, so if you can't hear yourself, let me, maybe probably you need to check. Something is actually wrong. I'm not sure. And guys, this is just absolutely amazing. It's just an amazing moment for all of us. And hey, it's been great. It's been wonderful to have you guys here, because this was just nothing but absolutely brilliant and absolutely fantastic game for Senegal. Senegal are the champions of Africa. Senegal are the champions of Africa. Do you agree that they deserve it, or do you agree that Senegal deserve it, or you just don't want? Senegal are the champions of Africa for sure. You can't dispute it. You can't dispute the fact. Then that is what we are here today. Senegal being the champions of Africa. Senegal are the champions of Africa. Join us celebrate their victory, because it's a victory to Senegal, a victory that they've been waited for quite a long time, and it's now here. It's now here because this is just amazing. It's just amazing, amazing moment, an amazing moment that we cannot stop. We cannot stop celebrating. We cannot stop celebrating Senegal. Senegal are the champions of Africa for sure. So, guys, let me know, what do you think about that game? What do you think about this? Because Edward Mendy was also named goalkeeper of the tournament. Sadio Mane, best, or what am I going to put it? Like, Sadio Mane is the best. Sadio Mane is the best. How am I going to put it? He's the best. So this is what you are seeing right now. This is what you are seeing right now. So you are seeing this, what we are seeing right now, and it was just absolutely amazing moment for both players. They have done very well. They have done very well for showcasing their talents here. They are just the right now. You cannot dispute, you cannot stop these guys. You cannot stop these guys from just doing their best for Africa. This is just the moment that they have been enjoying. They've been waiting for this moment. They've been waiting for this time. They've been waiting for this rally.
I have
So
apologies about the problems.
yeah, so this is just the moment that they did celebrate. They did a lot. They did a lot, and they have been able to do this for sure. So now Eddie has also just joined us. So let's see what is going to happen right now. So Eddie, can you hear me?
Well, looks like his microphone is muted.
Yeah, still we can hear from you, Eddie. So Rally. So what do you think generally? And Zuma, can you comment on Zuma issue today?
So So yes, I think what we could do next is be like Sadio Mane, but this time, get Rudiger to join in with the action.
Get Rudiger to join in.
Yep.
I can't
Yep.
hear. What did you say?
Oh,
No, I can hear you. What did you say? You said we should get
Rudiger.
to join the action.
Yes.
Where is where is okay? How are we going to get him to join the action?
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
Did you get what I asked you? I'm actually asking you about the Kaizuma's issues. You saw his video online actually kicking the cat, or you didn't hear from that? You, you didn't hear that? Zuma from West Ham. I think Riley cannot hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Wow, it's hard. It's hard. Okay, Eddie is here again. So Eddie, let me see what I can hear you. Can you hear me, Eddie? Yeah, it's still the same issue. I don't know. Check your mic from the this thing whether is working on the site. So check and see whether it's working. And guys, I don't know why I'm having connection problem with my guest today, because this was going to be an absolutely amazing discussion. But hey, it's like I'm just so guys, this is just a celebration for it's a celebration for Senegal. Senegal winning the African Cup of Nation is just amazing. And hey, if this are a lot of things happen here, a lot of things have happened in the tournament. Like, what are your best moments of this competition? What are your best moments? Let me know your best moment in this competition, because after here we'll have tournament, we have matches coming on. Manchester United, Burnley will be playing alongside with Manchester United in the Premier League for sure. They will start in few hours time. And also games are coming today. It's like we have this teams also coming on today. So for sure, today teams are playing and a lot of games are playing today. So we wouldn't want to miss a lot of them. We wouldn't want to miss Manchester, because last time we saw Manchester United going down against Brentford, but this time it's against Burnley and Burnley home. Can they be able to cope? West Ham United will also be playing alongside with Watford today, later today, and also Newcastle United, Everton will also be playing. This is going to be Frank Lampard first match. Frank Lampard first match, and hey, probably we could be able to do more about this game. And tomorrow Chelsea will be playing under the Club World Cup so sure too. So Eddie, can you still hear me? So if you can, you speak with the audio. Let me see whether it will work. Still, I can hear. So when he comes on, probably we'll see what he's missing. So if you want me to actually send you the link again, let me know. Let me try to send the link again and see whether it's from. So guys, Okay, so I've sent you the link again, Eddie. Let me see whether it will. So if you just join us, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Now, guys, this African Cup of Nation was just nothing but brilliant tournament from that, like from the organization. We all know Eto. Eto has been a footballer. He played in Barcelona. Barcelona was a club that his success began a lot. He excelled in Barcelona, and as an African and also coming from Cameroon. He has played in Chelsea too. Chelsea is a place that he has played to, and he has also played in Inter Milan with Mourinho. He played in Inter Milan. He won Champions League over there too, and also came to Chelsea, played in Chelsea. And hey, this is a player who has like a lot of experience in the tournament, and he was just nothing but absolutely brilliant player. And now he is the FA president of Cameroon, the FA president of Cameroon, and was able to organize this tournament like no, like the pitches ever from the beginning to the end was just exciting. And looking at his own nation performing in the tournament, getting into the semi-finals, and was knocked out by Egypt. And hey, they placed third in the tournament. They played third in the tournament. And we can't like talk about this tournament without talking about Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso was also looking much better in the tournament, but could not do much to get into the finals. They were also knocked out by Senegal in the semi-finals. Senegal knocked Burkina Faso out by 3 goals to 1 in the semi-finals, which was absolutely amazing and absolutely wonderful. So this tournament wasn't just like a tournament to joke around or tournament to just come in and joke, and it was just from the beginning class. We saw history being made in this tournament, and also wow, that we cannot say much. This was just nothing but absolutely amazing tournament, and for sure I love the tournament. I love it. And this was the best African Cup of Nation we have since history. This was just the best one, because you could look at like tough teams going out in group stages. Algeria was just the defending champions. They were out in the group stages. Ghana never went out in group stages. For the first time, Ghana went out in group stages with teams like Comoros, Gabon, and also Morocco. Morocco was the team that we were actually expecting they will be able to do more in this tournament. Morocco they were knocked out by Egypt. Both of them are coming from North Africa, doing their own thing, and also what a tournament Africa had this time around. And hey, we'll agree to disagree. There were issues in the game. There were issues in the tournament for sure. There were whereby we saw referee actually. Okay, so you can speak with the audio. Let me see. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah. So what was happening? Is it that the old one wasn't coming, right?
Actually, I don't know the problem with because I've been joining like
Okay. So
but
what was your favorite moment in the competition? You can just carry
okay.
on. Give me some moment. I'll join you. Mhm.
All right, with the Afcon in general, I had a lot of exciting moments and a lot of surprises as well too. My surprises came in like it started in the round of 16. So in the round of 16, I was a bit surprised because you could see that place the knockout stages. So we're expecting more from the bigger teams, or the well prepared, or how do you in layman's term, you could say the favorites. We're expecting a lot from them, but there was a lot of disappointment in that game. That in the group stages as well. So in the group stages, there was a lot of surprise because a lot of nations couldn't make it from the group stages. Not talking of my motherland, that's Ghana, they couldn't make it from the group stages. A lot. Sierra Leone also had a better point, but they couldn't make it from the group stages. A lot happened in the group stages. And with the round of 16, we could see Nigeria winning all their 3 matches. So everyone was happy for them, but unfortunately, they lost in the round of 16 against Tunisia. But before going into that game, since they won all their 3 matches, everyone was expecting them to at least go far in the tournament. But it was what it is. The disappointment was so much, so they couldn't make it. Because initially I was even hosting them to win the tournament because they had the team and everything. All the teamwork was there, like everything was intact, but they lost. Unfortunately, they lost a goal 2-0 against Tunisia. And proceeding to the tournament, one other game which I also enjoyed like most was the game between that was the third and fourth spots, the fight between. But okay, before I move to the third and fourth spots, the other game I also enjoyed most was the game between Egypt and Morocco. That game, you could see Morocco had an early goal, but Egypt came over. They fought harder, and turned everything around. Because you could see sometimes people will say experience doesn't matter most, but hey, come on, it does when it comes to football and in life aspect as well. Because we all know they are the favorites. They won 7 times. So with experience and everything, they were able to turn their one goal down to a 2-1 win margin. So from there, they proceeded to the next stage of the qualifier, the semi-finals. And the semi-finals too, that's the one interesting game was between Egypt and Cameroon. In that game particularly, everyone was hosting the host nation, that was Cameroon, to at least be in the proceed to the finals. But not to our surprising, they had a lot of chances. They had a lot of chances which they couldn't utilize any of them. But kudos to the Egyptian goalkeeper. He was there to save them in and out. So the game ended like goalless. So they have to take the game into an extra time. So the game went to an extra time, to which it also ended 0-0. So penalty takeout has to decide who goes out or who proceeds to the next stage of the competition. So with that, you could see the host nation disappointing each and everyone, because for Egypt, we've known Egypt as best so far, the best penalty takers in this tournament, because they sent the Ivory Coast home through penalties, and they sent Cameroon also home through penalties. So you could see when it comes to penalties, the Egyptians they are the best. So that penalty ended 3-1 in favor of Egypt. So they proceeded to the next stage of the competition, which that game I enjoy a lot. And the third and fourth spot too, that was one of the best moments for me so far in the tournament, because you could see the host nation were down by 3 goals, but for them to fight harder to equalize all the 3 goals, taking the game to an extra time and coming back to win the penalties on 3-5, or like 5-3. That's huge. That was a surprise. That was the best moment for me, because even when the 3 goals came, I was like, the game is even over. Let me just quit watching the game. But few minutes later, I was getting some notification and other things. So I said, what's happening? So all to my surprising, I went to check those messages and it was 3-3. And I saw like Abubakar is fit. So I was like, wow, 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 wow. So I was so impressed. So I couldn't even skip like a single minute of the penalties. So kudos to the Cameroonians for them winning the third spot in this competition, because they hosted the tournament, and for them not going to the final, but they were able to secure a third spot. That's a good sign of them. They've done really well. They fought so hard. All right, so their preparation wasn't in vain. And to the almighty tournament final, that was in between Egypt, the favorites, and like the experienced side of the tournament, and Senegal.
Yeah.
That was Senegal too. They were also favorites, because you could see that was in 2019. They went to final with Algeria, but unfortunately, due to some petty mistakes in the early minutes of the game, they considered an early goal, which they fought so hard, but they couldn't equalize. So Algeria took the trophy away from them. And this another surprising thing is Algeria they couldn't even qualify from the group stages. That was that was a surprise. That was one of the surprising moments in the tournament as well. Because a defending champion, we were all expecting them to at least be in the semi-finals, but they couldn't make it even from the group stages. So you could see how tough the group stages was for some of some of the African countries. So with the finals, that one too, you could see. I was telling like my some of my friends the finals that we witnessed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a similar game between Egypt and Cameroon.
Between Egypt and Cameroon.
It was a
Okay.
similar game. Why do I say that? Because you could see that game, the semi-final game between Egypt and Cameroon. You saw Cameroon possessed everything. They were like everywhere playing the chances and everything. They created the chances, but unfortunately they couldn't utilize any of them. In the finals, to Senegal like dominated the game.
Yeah.
They had a couple of chances, a lot of chances, but that's as I was saying. Kudos to their goalkeeper Gabaski.
Okay.
There was a even injured to fight so hard for his nation. So that one too, as that one, they had to take the game
But
into penalties as well.
yes. But the difference is that whilst Cameroon they dominated in the first half, but in the second half, Egypt came into the game. But against Senegal, Senegal dominated both first half, second half, and even extra time.
Yes, they
Just
did.
that they couldn't utilize their chances.
And Egypt defended so well in that finals.
Yeah.
They defended so well. And one thing about this Egyptian is anytime, like if you're able to score them within the first 90 minutes, just forget about it. They will try all their possible best to take the game into penalty takeout. So
Okay.
to which they know, like they definitely know that they will win the penalties. So sometimes all I saying is, if you want to win the game against Egypt, just score them within 90 minutes, as Nigeria did to them. Just score them within the 90 minutes. Because if you know, they will just punish you in the penalty takeout. But things turn around in the finals between them and Senegal, because Senegal took the tournament at heart, took the finals at heart, and kudos to them. They won the penalty takeout with 4-2 goal margin. And what do you know something? Something came across. They were saying for a best player, To always be the last penalty taker.
Okay.
To always be the last penalty taker.
What happened is like, okay.
Yeah, you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's like your distance has
Yeah.
changed.
Oh.
The positioning. Okay, great. Okay, good. Now it's clear. It's clear.
Yeah,
So you were
just a
making a
minute.
valuable point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
hello.
continue, right? Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. You are
All
loud
right.
and
So
clear and you are live. So
back to what I was saying.
yeah.
There is always a problem if your best penalty taker or your best player takes a penalty at last, be the last penalty taker. Because sometimes he might not even get the opportunity to
To play.
to partake in the penalty takeout.
Yeah. So that happened to Egypt. Egypt in the penalties, right?
Penalty.
Yeah. And
Because it was their best.
but it didn't get to him. He was their best, but it didn't get to them. Guys, if you just join us, remember this is Ashili Sports, your most favorite sports and entertainment on YouTube. And hey, we are here celebrating with Senegal. A lot of decisions were made. A lot of decisions were made in this tournament. Probably not the best decisions, but hey, at the end of the day, the success or the right was always more than the wrong. And that's why we love about the game. And if you just join us and you are new, what went wrong in this game? What went wrong in the tournament that you didn't like, or what was your best moment in the tournament? Let me know in the comment section so that we can probably go ahead. Just show us your opinion. Let your opinion count. Let your suggestion count. Let like your what you think about the game, because this was for my best of
Proud of
knowledge
them,
and for my
kudos to
best
them,
of
and
understanding of
I want to
football.
see them
Mhm.
performing better and better next year. Next year, there's another Afcon coming our way, and
Okay.
definitely we will be there to also put in our support. But so far, we don't know the host nation though. So let's
Because this moment we saw
see
that
what
like
happens.
the host nation didn't actually, because they wanted to just go ahead and get a win here, but hey, it didn't happen. It didn't happen, and they were able to get third place, and third place isn't bad. We saw them 2008 eliminating Ghana as a host nation, and this time around Egypt was the people who scored them in 2008 and lifted the trophy, and they were facing each other again in their host nation home, and right now they were able to eliminate them. And for the inside the stadium was actually buzzing, and a lot of fans were there to actually jubilate, and people were supporting Senegal. Egypt didn't have that, so because they eliminated the host nation. Hello, my good friend Baba Sumare is here. Good afternoon, brother. He said good afternoon. Good afternoon, Baba Sumare. How are you doing? It's been quite a number of days. Yes. And today we are celebrating with Egypt. So, what was your best moment in the tournament? Let me know in the comment section your best moment in the tournament, or what happened that you didn't like in the tournament. Let's see your opinion. Let your voice be heard, and let us know your suggestions about the African Cup of Nations and how we can be able to improve. Thank you very much for joining, and you can equally like and share the video so that the friends will come and enjoy this moment. So if you want to also join us, Baba Suma, if you want to join us on the discussion, either audio or video, you see a link here. I posted a link. You see host. I posted the link. If you want to join us, you can equally join us. Just click the link. You'll be able to join us here for sure. So you see the link in the comment section. So this game, I think the whole tournament was just successful, even though there were some moments that we didn't like. There were a lot of moments that we didn't like, but always the best decisions were more than the wrong decisions or the odd decisions, because we saw some referee closing the matches before time. I don't know what actually, even the FA, the what do you call it, CAF should have come out and explain what happened, because I thought maybe the referee time wasn't working properly because he stopped the game twice. The first time he closed the game in the 85th minute, and then the other one, it was it 89th minute or 88th minute he closed the game. So probably they could have explained to us what actually went wrong in that game. Because and we saw other moment that the VAR came in and was allowing referees to be given red cards, which were not so. But general speaking, the game was just fabulous and the tournament was just a successful one. And at the end of the day, the best team won. And Senegal is still buzzing. They are still jubilating. A lot of jubilating going on in Senegal, and now Edward Mendy and Mané and hey, what's the name? Look at the two Mendes. I mean, there are two Mendes. There was another guy, Koulibaly. All of them are still there. And hey, this is just an absolute moment for Senegal. What's Officer Tommy saying? Do do a watch along today, Manchester United versus. Yes, I'll do it for sure. I already prepared the time, but I haven't actually put it out there. So able to do the watch along with Manchester United. Burnley versus Manchester United. I wanted to do also Frank Lampard first game, but I see that United game, it will connive with United game, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for us. And hey, this is just absolutely amazing moment that we need to share with you guys because it's a show time. It's a show time after the tournament, and one team at the end of the day, one nation win, and at the end of the day, the whole continent won the trophy. So if you just join us, let me know your best moment of the game. Let me know your what moment you didn't like about the tournament, because African football is just nothing but absolutely class. Because we saw everyone thought when it got to penalties, Egypt were just going to be the ones to lift the trophy, but it turned around because after Sadio Mane losing the first penalty, we just knew like Senegal was going to be very fumbling or maybe doing their own thing in the penalty kickoff. But hey, who said just a minute, who said hard work doesn't pay? Hard work pays a lot, because Senegal from first minute to 90 minutes was just a class of football, and Egypt was just hanging on. Egypt was doing quite very well, and hey, at the end of the day, Senegal still win by penalties. But one thing that I want to draw your attention to, like the best player of the tournament, which is Sadio Mane. What's your view on that?
All right, so it's the best player of the tournament, that's Sadio Mane. I think most of the times, if we see these Europeans, most of the times when they are uh, with such trophies, they give it out to mostly the finalists. If you are, if, and mostly those who won the those who won the tournament. So that's what we witnessed. When Sadio Mane took his team, although he wasn't the captain though, but for him being the best player, so like the best player in the Senegal team, we see like he contributed a lot in their success. So basically, that was what they based on to give him the best player of the tournament. To which others might not agree to that, but hey, he has done so well. It's not easy to send like your nation to two consecutive tournament and winning the next one. So I think he deserves it. Kudos to Sadio Mane for winning best player of the tournament, and kudos to my man Abubakar for winning the golden boots.
Yeah, we'll still get to Abubakar. We'll still get to Abubakar Vincent. But right now, like, do you expected Senegal to win this? Like from the beginning? In group stages, like knockout stages, like quarterfinals, semifinals? When did you start? Like, did you believe in the beginning that Senegal could have qualified, could have go to ahead to win this trophy?
Oh, all right. frankly speaking, if I would tell you Senegal would have been in the finals, there was a bit doubts about that. But one thing that kept like a little faith in me was after the group stages. After the group stages, I noticed one thing about Senegal.
Okay.
They won their first match of the tournament. They won one goal to 0.
Yeah.
And they were able to play draw, so they didn't concede in the group stages.
Okay. They didn't concede. Okay.
They didn't concede in the group stages. So that gave me a little idea about how solid their defense and like midfield is. Because if a team like for such if they had if you are playing against a team like that and their defense and midfield is very good, it's very difficult for them to concede. So after the group stages, that was when I got to know that since they are not conceding, they might go far in the tournament.
Okay.
And after the group stage, you could see they were each and every single match from the quarterfinal, like from round of 16, that was round of 16 to the quarterfinal. You could see they were improving each and every single game.
Yeah.
They started winning 3-1, 3-0, 3-1, 3-1. So that tells you
Yeah, in the knockout stages, they won Cape Verde by 2-0.
2 goals to
And
0.
went to quarterfinals. Went to
Quarterfinals.
quarterfinals, yes. They went to quarterfinals. And in the quarterfinals, I don't
They
know
won
how
3
they
in the
3-0, right?
quarterfinals. No, in the quarterfinals. That was in the quarterfinals. That was when they played against Equatorial Guinea, right?
Yeah.
So in that game today, they won 3-1.
Okay.
And they proceeded to the semi-final. The
Semi-finals.
semi-final against Burkina Faso, they won 3-1.
Yeah. Then finals, it was goalless
The
till
final, it
penalties.
was goalless. So
So Officer Tommy
right
is saying here that Mendy deserve a race.
all right. So I'll also get to that. So you could see they were after the group stage. You could see they were improving each and every single game.
Yeah.
To get closer to winning the tournament. So me seeing them in the finals, I wasn't surprised. I expected something better from them and something much from them, and they didn't disappoint at all. They fight so hard and they won the tournament. But one surprising thing is in the when the game was going to the penalties, I was like, oh, what is going to become of Senegal? Because you know what Egypt is capable of doing in the penalty takeout. When it comes to penalty takeouts, they are definitely there. They are always there. And one thing I also notice is sometimes you might win your penalties, all your penalties to police the mistake of the committee. But the most important part of you for you to win, you might lose. Because this was a time they needed the penalties much more.
Much more, yeah.
Just to lift the trophy. But unfortunately, they couldn't make it. So that's
what surprised me most in this tournament is Cameroon. You know, Cameroon against Egypt was in penalties.
yes,
So Egypt won by penalties. Cameroon, like it was
which ended like was it 3-1? Yeah.
3-1, yes. But in the game against Burkina Faso was also in penalties. But Cameroon were able to win by penalties this time round. Is it that they did their homework well, or they were just lacking confidence against Egypt?
Okay. So with that, let me get things clear.
Okay.
With their penalties against Egypt, they like the confidence. They lack confidence because they were supposed to win the game with ease, and there was so much pressure on them, and they lack the confidence as well as we said. But with their game against Burkina Faso, that was fighting for the third and fourth spots. You could see they came from 3 goals down
Yeah.
just to change things around. And you know, one thing I've noticed in football is if you allow your opponent to equalize a goal, they get like extra confidence. So if care is not taken, they will turn things around.
Okay.
Not even talking much. You could see, you know,
So,
uh, was it Bournemouth? Is
so
it
let me
no?
just get LD Boy comments. And he said, I need to go to ukulele lessons. I will come back soon. Okay, so if you don't meet us here, maybe you will join us in Manchester Burnley versus Manchester United game. Okay, so you can continue.
All right. So not even going so far. Let's just talk about what just happened. Was it within the week?
Mm-hmm.
Just this last week. United
Okay.
playing FA Cup against Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
United had an early goal, but they just we didn't know what happened. Middlesbrough had an equalizer, and after their equalizer, they gained an extra confidence, which they were able to take United out of during the penalty takeout. So that's actually what happened between Cameroon and Burkina Faso. After they were able to get the 3 goals, all the hope and everything for Burkina Faso they lost hope, they lost everything. Because they were like, how could that even happen on earth? Just leading by 3 goals to nil, and all of a sudden the game like you're playing penalty. So that was just they thought everything is over for them. Like so that was it.
Wow. That's absolutely amazing. Now let's go to what do you call it? The goal king, Vincent Abubakar. Did he actually deserve it?
For Vincent Abubakar, for his
Yeah.
performance, obviously there is no doubt about it. There is no doubt
Because
about
I
for
asked
him
this
winning.
because look
Mhm,
at this, the way the tournament was tough.
mhm,
And Mané, Salah, Bertrand Traore, like what's the name? Hakimi, like a lot of stars were there. People in the beginning, no one looked at Cameroon side. Even Vincent Abubakar, no one looked at him. But
mhm,
all those players we thought they could have do something in the tournament couldn't even get up to 5 goals.
mhm. Yes. So with Vincent Abubakar's golden boot of the tournament, he deserved it. He deserved it because with their if you remember their first game, you just remember their first game.
I still remember it quite well. The two penalties after
They played
Burkina
that was
Faso we
they
won,
played against
they
Burkina
score one
Faso.
goal.
Good, 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 good. So you could see in that early game, he had 2 goals in that game. So that gave him a comfortable lead in that spot, and he didn't take it for granted. Because
Mhm.
sometimes you could see someone will get like maybe a hat trick in the game, like in a game. Then in the subsequent matches, the goal won't be coming. But for Vincent Abubakar, he stood to his feet, make sure each and every single game, even if not a goal, probably an assist. So he did so well. He did so well. So like 8 goals in the tournament, that's so great. So
But
there is no doubt about it. He deserves
yeah,
it.
aside from that, the next person following is also from Cameroon.
Yeah, Togo Kambi. Kambi.
Uh,
Kambi also had 5 goals in the tournament.
I was even
So
probably thinking he would be one of the best player of the tournament because he was so good too.
yeah, Toko Ikambi was so good. He was so good. He was so good. He was so good. But just that their last game against this was the semi-final. The game they played against Egypt, he didn't surprise me. He didn't surprise me because he was one of their downfalls in that game.
He was one
So
of their downfall in that game. So, how about the goalkeeper, the best goalkeeper, Edward Mendy? Edward Mendy being the goalkeeper. You are a Manchester United fan. Probably you might not like that. But we,
Of
the
course,
Chelsea,
of
we
course,
love
of
that.
course.
We love that, and we love it more.
That was all what Chelsea fans were hooting for, just for Edward Mendy to win the trophy.
Yeah.
So for Edward Mendy, there is one thing I've noticed about him is anywhere he goes, there is this little lack, or there is this little lack of favor that follows him. Because when from day one he arrived in Chelsea, you could say like he has gotten like there is success in everything that you do. Because like not even talking of the clean sheets, let's even forget about the clean sheet. He led Chelsea in winning the Afcon Cup, in winning the
Champions
Champions
League.
League.
Yeah.
He led Chelsea in winning the Super Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Super
that's
Cup.
he led
And
Chelsea in
we also
so
went to finals of FA Cup, but we were
FA
okay. He wasn't the goalkeeper, or
no goalkeeper.
yeah,
But
it's like he wasn't the
he although he wasn't, but he played a major role.
yeah.
And also, not even talking of and at this point, he also went ahead to win the men's FIFA goalkeeper, right? And
Yes, yes.
mhm. And not and also winning like an African Cup of Nations.
Uh,
That's
and
that's so great.
he's the first goalkeeper to had clean sheet in Champions League finals and also African Cup finals.
So that's so clear because the guy is so good. The guy is so good. And as I said, everywhere he goes, there is this little lag that's follows him. I don't know if United will go for him, but hey, come on, I'm just
United will go for who?
I'm just kidding. Come on, really. That was just by the way.
Yeah.
I'm so proud
So
of our Didier.
yeah. So, guys, if you just join us, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Let's know what you think about the African Cup of Nations. What was your best moment? What was your shortcoming in the African Cup of Nations? Because we are still live here and we are still discussing more into it. So, now we are not going to talk about anything than Senegal celebrations.
Yeah, that was what I was even when they won that. There was it yesterday. They declared a public holiday. All activities were all national activities were being paused for them to jubilate and celebrate over the tournament because they fought so well. And especially every single soul came outside. That was in their capital. That was Dakar. So every single the street and everything, the street was full. But they came out in their numbers to support and meet their players and also congratulate them. So there's jubilation there. I don't even as at now, the jubilation is still ongoing, but
Yeah,
it's not
that's why
finished.
we are celebrating with them.
Yeah, of course. Although we are far from home, but hey, we are still with them.
Yeah. So now Senegal is still celebrating. The players are still celebrating with the trophy and all that. And for sure, Sadio Mane and Edward Mendy, and also the other Mendy in midfield, Leicester and Koulibaly, and most of the players wouldn't want to return back to camp at this moment because this is the time of buzz and this is the time of entertainment, and probably most of them need to also go in, and because Edward Mendy will not want the Club World Cup medal to pass by him. So probably I heard he will be joining the club probably later within this week. So later this week he's going to join the club in UAE. United Arab Emirates. So Chelsea is over there preparing for tomorrow's game, which is going to happen in the evening tomorrow here. That's around is it 4:30 or 4:30 p.m. UK time? I'm not sure, but I think that's the time that this match is going to come on, and we'll be live here to react to that match because Chelsea desperately need that trophy. They have not won that trophy before, and they will wish to lift that trophy for the first time. The last time they went, I think they were eliminated in the finals. They couldn't lift the trophy home. So this time around, they are preparing match to go and then bring it home. So now there were a lot of disappointment in the African Cup of Nations. For instance, team like Ghana eliminated in the group stages. Algeria, being the like the defending champions, was also eliminated. Nigeria was eliminated in the knockout stages, surprisingly by Tunisia. So, what's your take on these teams that we expected to move more or to go more into the tournament, but they wouldn't be able to just do their best? Because for sure, all of us were disappointed Ghana going out of the group stages, and also Algeria as a host nation eliminated in the group stages, and Nigeria, that we expected one of the favorite to win the tournament, eliminated by Tunisia in the knockout stages.
All right, so let's starting with Ghana. They had they had the chance and everything to proceed further in the competition, but for them losing against Morocco, because in that game everything was clear, Ghana could have even gotten a point or at least all the 3 points, if not a point, all the 3 points. But when later in that game, we don't know what became of them. They lost everything. They lost concentration and everything. So they lost the point to Morocco. And with their subsequent game against Guinea and Comoros, they drew against Guinea and also lost against Comoros. So we are all like, oh, Ghana will win against Comoros, because in that competition, Comoros were underdogs in this competition.
Yeah.
So the Ghanaians were like, oh, we will win against them, we will win against them. But unfortunately, that couldn't happen. So I think that one, with that aspect, it was lack of preparation. Their preparation wasn't all that enough. So that's led them not proceeding to the next stage of the competition. So I think they will prepare, they should work on that and prepare harder and prepare, because we have World Cup qualifications to play as well. So I think they should prepare harder, they should prepare well, then proceed to the work so that they will get sports this World Cup. And so let's with the next one, the aspect of the defending champions Tunisia. I was surprised for them not qualifying to the next stage, because as a defending champion, we're all expecting like nothing but the best from them. Not even to go out from group stages. Was initially, as I said, I was even expecting them to probably be in the quarterfinals or the semi-finals. That's quite okay. But for them to come out, that shows that they weren't prepared. And the other countries also came. They came in not just to participate, but also to lift the trophy as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't most like happen often, just to win a tournament like a trophy and come back again to also defend and defend. You could see only Real Madrid as Champions League to defend. Also Bayern Munich also will be defending. They'll also be winning their Bundesliga back to back. So that's only few clubs or nations have been able to do that. And you could see the tournament Egypt has won it like 3 consecutive times. So that's huge.
Yeah,
And
that's huge.
with this Nigerian national team too, that was one of the big surprising moments for me in this tournament, because they won all their 3 group stages games. Was it even? I think they were the only. They were the only count. They were the only country which won all their. If I'm not mistaken, which
All
won
their 3 games.
all their 3 games in this tournament. Yes, they were the
No, it's
only.
like okay, yeah, Cameroon too didn't win all their 3. Yeah.
No, Cameroon had 1 draw. No, that was their first. They had 1 draw here. But Egypt was the. I say Egypt. Nigeria was the only country. So which led them became the favorites proceeding or even winning the tournament. But sometimes one disadvantage is if care is not taken as the complacency set in.
Yeah.
Because they won all their 3 matches, they were thinking, they were hair swelling, they were thinking, oh, probably they are the best so far in the tournament.
And
They
and
can
and Egypt was able to draw against what's the name?
Egypt.
Tunisia. Tunisia was able to draw against or no, Gambia
If they,
won in the group stages against Tunisia.
uh-huh,
So all these
but
things came into play. Nigeria was coming into this game with a lot of complacency.
with a lot of exactly, with a lot of complacency. And
Wow.
at the end, they couldn't proceed to the next stage. Because what I would say, sometimes it's even good. Supposing they lost a match in the group stages.
Mm.
Let's analyze this scenario. Supposing they lost a match in the group stages, that could have been like a portal for them to correct their mistakes.
Yeah, for sure.
But because they won all their matches, they thought there was nothing wrong with their team or with their side. So even
Mm-hmm.
some petty sports which need to be corrected, they had no attention. They didn't pay attention to that, so they couldn't make it to the quarterfinals. They couldn't even. So that was so sad. That was one of the surprising moments in this tournament. For I think they will come back stronger probably next year. If they qualify, fine. But if they don't qualify, it is what it is. We will still enjoy. We will still enjoy our African Cup of Nations. There will
Yeah,
be a
but
different.
it was really nice. It was very, very, very good
Of
for
course,
sure.
this tournament, as I said, has been one of, if not the best, one of the best.
And Eto behind all the master class, Eto did very well in the organization. Don't you think so?
So it will, and it's like let's not even talk of this few days he became the president. Let's
Mm.
cast our minds back during his football career. You could see any like he was one of the successful players. He was like during his era, he was one of the best. You can't during his days you can't talk of the best without including it. So the Cameroon Federation team, Federation board entrusted him to give him that position, and he never like he did with with just the Afcon that we just witnessed. He didn't disappoint at all. There was no disappointment. Although the national team couldn't win the couldn't win the Afcon, but at least a test spot is not bad
Yeah.
because their pitch, like VAR and everything, everything was on point. Everything was on point. So kudos to him. He has done so well. He has done so well. And one thing I'm just expecting from our fellow African brothers is for them to just learn from what Eto just did, and they also keep on promoting, improving the football system in Africa. But the world is developing, so I
Yeah.
believe Africa should also develop when it comes to sporting activities like this. They should just also develop, and that will be proud. Even with that one, you will even be proud to be an even talk of, oh, I have we hosted this, we did this, we did this. You also be proud of it.
We should be proud of it for sure.
So
And guys,
I wish him all the best and success in the continuous.
yeah. So Manchester United game is coming around 10. It's coming around 10 probably. We could start 15 minutes to the game, 15 minutes to the game so that we could be able to do more about this game. I know Eddie will be joining me on that too. So we're going to react live. That's what I'm just preparing. It look like I'm busy. I'm preparing the thumbnail right now and hey, we'll have it, we'll get it for our guys to actually enjoy. I wanted to do the decent, but hey, Eddie is always a friend here, and I know how he loves Manchester United. Tommy too is also there, and a lot of guys out there are also in love with Manchester United, and for sure this time round is just absolutely amazing, and we're going to do nothing but the best, nothing but the best. And hey, this is we are Eddie. I think we need to just call it a goal right now, then probably we could be able to. Or what do you think?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So your last words
Uh,
before we
all right. So my last word before we end this conversation is I'm just so proud of my African brothers for just giving us one of the best. As I always, if not the best, one of the best tournaments we've witnessed so far. So I'm just so proud that everything has come to a successful end. And uh, rest in peace to those who lost their souls, those who struggled and everything. Was there was an incident which led to people like losing their lives. They were just trying to uh
get into the
go
stadium, that was the
get
first match, right?
get
Yeah.
into the stadium to so that shows how patriotism they are, just to witness like a game like that. Just but unfortunately, that's life. Sometimes there is always bad news always comes along the way. So just may their soul rest in perfect peace.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Okay. So, guys, this is just absolutely marvelous discussion. I actually enjoy it, and I hope you guys too enjoy it. We're not like it was just something that we needed to come in and then just show Senegal some love. We just need to show Senegal some love and let them know
From now, from now till the
next
next
year.
tour
So
of
it's rather
uh,
unfortunate they cannot hold the trophy till 2 years. They are holding it till just 1 year. So next year, African Cup of Nations is also coming on your way again. And hey, we are coming to
but
say something.
but
Yeah.
until then, I'm not a Senegalese.
What?
Until the next African country wins the trophy, I'm just always a Senegalese. So
Yes. So
if you are counting your Senegalese brothers, please count me in.
so guys, this is just absolutely amazing, and thank you guys for being here. We're going to see you in the Manchester United game. And hey, I just forgot one thing. Cisse, you know Cisse was their coach, right?
Yeah,
Senegal. Uh-huh.
at least
He has struggled a lot to lift this trophy for Senegal, but unable to. But as a player, but now lifting it for them as a coach. I wanted to do the pretty much a view of Chelsea. Chelsea, like the game. I don't know whether I can just turn the okay, but then we'll just leave it for tomorrow. We'll just start Everton alongside with. We'll start before the game. Probably it will be much better than because there's little time here. Manchester United game will be coming, and I wouldn't want some fans to miss it too. But hey, I wanted to do Chelsea game too, but it's not. There's no time, so forgive me for that. And I think tomorrow we are going to have an exciting game, and hey, let's allow Manchester United fans to enjoy a little bit. Whether they can enjoy till the end of the game is up to them to say it. Me, I cannot say it because Manchester United is not the team that I always look forward to. Whether they are still going to change or they are still going to go down, I think it's up to the coach and also the players, because right now you can't blame any coach. It's just the players who are not up and doing, and their dressing room is not looking good. If it was looking good, United, the kind of caliber of players they have, they shouldn't be struggling. So as I said, if you want to hear much about Manchester United, you join us early, 15 minutes to the game, then probably we can do it for the love of the game. Thank you so much. Eddie, your last words, or we should just say goodbye.
all right. Thanks to everyone who joined us in this reaction, and hope to see you in the upcoming game. That's United against Burnley against United.
Guys, if you don't know, Eddie is United, die-hard United fan. Tommy is there, and there was another. I have few couple of them, so let's enjoy with them in the Manchester United game. Tomorrow is going to be our time where we'll be playing the Club World Cup. Only class players who I want to be the best club in the world. The best club in the world. When we took that trophy, or when we take that trophy, we'll be the best club in the world. So let's hope Chelsea the best team. And hey, we are bringing him back to England. So every team in England should support us. This one is just outside England. So, so without doubt, guys, see you the next game, and thank you very much for being part of the show. And without much, I say, at the weight, I usually play my now. Let me just play it before. Okay. Okay, peace.